Hey, good day and energy to y'all. So in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about, some ideas on what we can do to flip this, what I think or see to be an inverted society, back up right. Everything, it's a bit of a overstatement, but, so much has been inverted, so much is backwards, so much is poisonous, so much is toxic. And it just seems like it's continuing to push now, with all this new COVID, regulations, and, it's a spell. I mean, it really is a spell. Like, I've had to wear a mask here living in my parents' house because I went to go see my brother and took the mask off for like 30, 45 minutes around them, and they didn't have masks on either. And because of that, and I was honest, I had to wear a mask. And it's just interesting how even though, I know, a good amount about what's really going on. Even just having to wear it all the time, my subconscious started like when I was watching movies or videos or anything like that. I was starting to like look at these people on the screen like, where's their mask? Like they're just being so close to people. They're not washing their hands. Like it's just interesting how the subconscious literally really absorbs the information that you're around and the actions that you do. And I think it's at a higher rate than we're even really aware of. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, just to help demonstrate, this spell crafting and this spell casting and how powerful it is. But the good thing about that is once you start, putting your foot in the other direction, once you start, working back again for love and creation and higher vibration living, it's the same. The same goes in that. I mean, you'll start absorbing that information. Your subconscious will start taking in that data. Will start seeing things in that type of a way, having that effect on things, looking at things like that. You'll start feeling better. You'll be able to have more of the kingdom of heaven inside, rather than needing all these other materialistic things and distractions to help, get you through your day. You'll actually be able to enjoy life again and have happiness. I'm not saying that you don't have it or anything. You'll just have a higher, in my opinion, a higher level of it. Um, and then back to the inversion of this, reality that we live in. Like, if, again, going back to hemp, if you look into hemp and what, one of the common things I find with hemp studies is like there's just a lack of research, there's a lack of evidence. But from what they have collected, there's a lot of promising stuff for anti-cancer, anti-sickness. I mean, it can heal a whole ton of things as well as build a whole lot of things, and yet there still remains a huge lack of research. But then they have these vaccines that they go and spend, I think it's either 300 million or 300 billion dollars on. It might be million, but either or, that's a lot of money, time, and energy into these vaccines. And when you look into a vaccine, what I've found is that they're just, it's like dead bacteria and microbes and things of that nature that's, put into the body, at varying levels and rates, mixed with certain, metals and other things to trigger a response from your immune system. But your immune system's whole design, or why it's been designed to do what it does, is to fight off diseases. But there's hardly any talk about them, telling you to strengthen your immune system or anything like that. It's all about taking these vaccines, and now there's all these, people worried about the side effects and I mean, just to put all of our faith in this one thing, when there's so many other different things we could possibly do, it's just more of the inversion. And I just think every day it seems to get a little bit worse. Living in these cities seems to be a little bit more painful. People seem to be a little bit more irritated and down and just fed up and wanting a change. And then I live in Portland, Oregon. I walk around, I see all these signs talking about change and learning and loving, and it's just like they appear that way, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like they're really. I almost want to knock on some of these doors and ask them, what their ideas on how we can change, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So anyway, back to what we can do to help, turn this inversion, right side up. It goes back to what we put our energy and attention into. If we can start to learn, I'm not saying we can't use money or even, we're going to have to work these type of jobs, I think, for a certain amount of time or, labor, grunt type work. I mean, that's a necessary, and I think a good part of being a human being is, doing physical labor and work and such and being valuable and maybe you're not good at physical labor, but you're good at, reading books or studying or spreading knowledge or whatever it may be. But just to do it because you love to do it and you know it's going to help the person in the place that you're in and around. These are the type of things that I think can help uplift and turn this upside down system right side up. So, anywho, yeah, I love y'all. I hope you guys are doing good. And, if you have any ideas on what you all think would be a good idea to help, change things or make it better, or any thoughts and opinions, ideas you guys want to share, I'd love to hear about them. Sometimes it's hard for me to respond with my comments. I don't know if there's certain apps I haven't, or updates I haven't downloaded with my YouTube channel, or because I'm using it on just my phone, but sometimes I'm not able to reply. So anyways, if I don't get back to anybody, just know that it's probably because of that. A few months ago it was because I was too busy, but I have, I have more time for those type of things now, so I should be able to get back to people if I can. All right. With that being said, I love you all, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right. Peace.